Welcome to Stupidity vs. Dementia. The Denver Broncos have announced that their coaching staff will face off in a Madden tournament to decide the firing order. Tonight, we have Vic Fangio versus Pat Shurmur. My name is Ivanadai, and I am honored to be here tonight. We are here live in Denver, Colorado, and the atmosphere in this building is absolutely insane. It is like a medieval gladiator death match. Everybody is ready to witness the death of Vic Fangio and Pat Shurmur's Denver Bronco careers. And I don't think they're going for anybody specifically, but they know that at the end of this game, their team will have a glimmer of hope as they will finally get their wish, and one of these coaches will be thrown out the window and hopefully off a plank and into a vat of acid. These fans are going absolutely berserk. Signs with each of their heads and bullseyes on them. Derogatory language all over the place, which means we are ready to watch these coaches lose their jobs. Both of these coaches will be using the Denver Broncos as their team. We will have the Fangio Broncos versus the Shurmur Broncos. Here in a match that has been anticipated in the state of Colorado for years now. And this building is rocking. They are ready and fired up to get started here tonight. Vic Fangio's webcam is off because he probably didn't know how to turn it on. The Shurmur Broncos have won the opening coin toss and will receive. Here come the Shurmur Broncos for the first play of the game. Well, both of these coaches, as you know, are here as kind of a tribute for a one final walk of shame in front of these fans, and for the fans to get out any anger and frustration that they have here tonight in watching these coaches finally have to take accountability for the putrid coaching that these fans have witnessed for much too long. Bridgewater is going to hand it off on first down, and Vic Fangio's defense was all over it. They knew it was coming. Everybody in the stadium anticipated that one. And boy, did the holographic Melvin Gordon pay for it. Loss of 3 on the play. Well, Vic Fangio knows more than anybody that he is probably running it on first down, so he sends the house. And it's Shelby Harris in the backfield for a loss of 3. Second and long now here for the Shurmur Broncos. Bridgewater is under center. He's going to snap the ball and he's going to hand it off to the left, and he's stuffed again. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Baron Browning on the tackle. And the Fangio Broncos knew it was coming again, and they stuffed it out. It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Shurmur Broncos. What a shock. It's an opening 3rd and long. These fans are letting these guys know. Here we go on 3rd and long. Bridgewater in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap. He's looking. He's going to check it down over the middle to Judy, and he's going to be tackled well short of the first down line. It's going to be 4th and 9, and the Shurmur Broncos go 3 and out. And this crowd loves it. Most of them just won money on the Pat Shurmur opening drive prop bet. Martin is back to punt. Martin, he's going to punt it. Oh my goodness, it goes out of bounds. That's a punt of 7 yards. Vic Fangio will take over at the 33-yard line. So Vic Fangio comes out on offense. This is going to be interesting, folks. Vic Fangio on offense versus Pat Shurmur on defense. I just pray to God that we get out of here alive. Let's see what Vic Fangio can do on offense. And he comes out in victory formation. That's not how it works. Oh my, Vic Fangio needs a timeout. I don't think he knows where the timeout button is. Or he still doesn't know what a timeout is. The play clock is winding down, and Vic Fangio is just going to let time expire and take the delay of game. Wow. What a first play by Vic Fangio, the current head coach of the Denver Broncos, ladies and gentlemen. So that'll back him up 5 yards to the 38-yard line. Fangio looks like he's really bad at calling plays. Here comes the first play, maybe this time, for the Fangio Broncos. And he's going to say, oh, he double-pressed A and threw it right at the ground. Wow, what a first play for the Vic Fangio Broncos. So here they come for 2nd and long. He's going to take the snap. Bridgewater, he's waiting. He has all day to throw. He has about 3 guys open. And finally the pass rush gets to him. He's sacked for a loss of 12. Back all the way to the 50-yard line. Unbelievable, folks. And you see on the replay, he has A and Y and RB wide open. And he just sits there and takes the sack. And now he is at midfield for 3rd and a mile. And, Vic Fangio called that play rather fast. 3rd down from midfield. The first down is at the 23-yard line. Bridgewater is in the shotgun in a single back. He's going to take the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to fire it deep down the field into the end zone, and it's knocked away incomplete. He called a Hail Mary, folks. He called a Hail Mary. It now sets up a 4th and a mile from the 50-yard line. And Vic Fangio is bringing out, oh my goodness, he is bringing out McManus for what is a 67-yard field goal. He doesn't even know that the game cannot even register this far of a field goal. But he's going to roll with it anyway. Here it goes. It's up. Oh, it's not even close. It was 15 yards deep and onto the opposing sideline. What an embarrassing first drive for the Fangio Broncos. And the crowd here is absolutely going insane. Oh, and Pat Shurmur, he thinks it's for him. He thinks the crowd is cheering for him, but they're really just cheering against both people. Oh my goodness, the ego on this guy. The crowd is now shouting derogatory insults directed towards Pat Shurmur. They are holding up signs of tweets that he has made, and they are trying everything they can to dig up something to get him fired, even before this Madden tournament ends. So here comes the Shurmur Broncos with excellent starting field position. And Shurmur has Bridgewater hands it off, and he's stuffed. It was another run, and the crowd loves it. Here we come in 2nd and 11 now for the Shurmur Broncos. And he hands it off to the left side, and it's stuffed for a loss of 3. Oh my goodness, another run. Vic Fangio is predicting Pat Shurmur like an open book. This, at this point, is embarrassing. It's now 3rd and 15 for the Shurmur Broncos. Here they come. Teddy Bridgewater is under center. And he's going to take the snap and he's going to fire it out on a drag route at the line of scrimmage. And he's tackled for a loss of 1 on the play as he tried to turn it upfield. And he started moving backwards at first, right as he caught the ball, and loses 1 on the play. And it is now 4th and 16. He has squandered his field position, and he is going to come out with a field goal. And no surprise, Vic Fangio has his defense in a normal formation, not even anticipating a field goal here on 4th and long. The Shurmur Broncos trying to get on the board for the first time tonight. Here's the snap. McManus, the kick is up, and it is good. The Shurmur Broncos 3, Vic Fangio Broncos 0 here in the opening quarter. Just a reminder to all the fans here, there are flaming bags of poop for sale in the concession stands, ready to be thrown at any coach that you desire. Flaming bags of poop. We stink, but not as bad as them. Get your flaming bags of poop now. And Shurmur sends the kick through the end zone for a touchback. It'll be Fangio's ball at the 25-yard line, down 3-0. Well, we'll see how Vic Fangio tries to respond now, trailing early in this game. And if real-life history is any indicator, If Fangio is trailing, this game is over. Fangio is running out of time to call a play. The play clock is at 10 seconds. He still hasn't called a play. And it looks like, yes, indeed, this is going to be another delay of game on Vic Fangio on first down. Wow. So now it will be 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Well, it's his second first down try now for Fangio. We'll see what he dials up here. He has Bridgewater under center. Bridgewater is under center. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to be hit, and the ball is out, and it's a fumble. Who's got it? Shurmur has recovered the fumble at the 13-yard line. Wow! Vic Fangio has looked absolutely abysmal so far to start this game. He had about 2 guys wide open in the middle of the field and instead just takes the sack and fumbles it. It was Alexander Johnson who strip sacks him and recovers the fumble, setting up Shurmur in business at the 13-yard line with a chance to go up potentially by 10 points early in this game. Well, it's going to be up to Vic Fangio's defense to make a stand and keep his team in it, as the Shurmur Broncos have the ball at the 13-yard line. We'll see what the brilliant Pat Shurmur dials up for first down. And Bridgewater, he is going to hand it off again, and he is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. I wonder if anybody's seen that coming. That will set up 2nd down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Here we go. Shurmur brings his guys out in a shotgun formation with Melvin Gordon to his right. Bridgewater, he's going to take the snap and hand it off to Gordon, who is going to pick up 3 yards on the play, and that's it. Another 1st and 2nd down run by Pat Shurmur. It's 3rd and 7 now, which means Pat Shurmur is digging in his bag of tricks to find the 1 6-yard play. We are at the 10-yard line. A shot in the end zone would make sense for an NFL coordinator, which I still have to convince myself that that's what Shurmur is. Here we go on 3rd and 7. Bridgewater's going to take the snap, and he is passing it, and he's going to fire it to the left, and he's knocked out of bounds after a gain of 6 yards. Oh my goodness. He called a 6-yard out route on 3rd and 7. Tim Patrick was open, makes the catch, but just ran out of real estate, runs right out of bounds, and only picks up 6, which sets up a 4th down and 1. It looks like Pat Shurmur will bring out the field goal unit. No surprise here. However, I do not think that this is a bad call, because if he went for it on 4th and 1, leave it to Shurmur to find the one call that goes inches. So here comes McManus to make this a 6-0 game. Pat Shurmur has completely not taken advantage of this 13-yard field. There's the kick, McManus, and it is right up and in. It is good. 6-0, Shurmur over Fangio. For those of you in attendance, look for the Pete's Pitchfork stand. Piping hot and ready to go. Pete's Pitchforks, when the only option left is to mob. Choose violence. Pete's Pitchforks. And Becky's Bricks having a one-time only special. Buy 1 brick to throw through Pat Shurmur's car window. Get 1 to throw through Vic Fangio's window absolutely free. Becky's Bricks. They built this up. Let's break it down.
One debt to society later.
Welcome back. We are back on the air to finish this game. We were removed for reportedly enticing violence. Wow, what a bunch of Karens. It's a good thing that we were removed from the air then, because our fine would have been much greater had we broadcasted our halftime show. We hope you enjoyed that brief broadcast of the Teletubbies. You didn't miss much action here, just a whole lot of mockery and coach slander. This is probably the worst display of Madden playing I have ever seen. There are literally children in the audience, ages 5 to 11, that can call better plays than these brain-dead morons. There's 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter with the same score, 6-0 Shurmur over Fangio. Both teams with all 3 of their timeouts. Some statistics for you at this point. The Shurmur Broncos have ran the ball on every single first and second down without fail and are 1 for 11 on third down with 0 pass attempts past the first down line. Not sure how it's even possible to find so many short yardage plays on Madden, but Shurmur found a way. And Pat Shurmur has called Engage 8 on defense 13 times tonight. And the Fangio Broncos have 5 delay of game penalties and 3 declined penalties that would have given his team a free first down. This is truly the shit bowl, and we are about to find out the first shit to get flushed. Fangio has the ball at his own 20-yard line following a touchback. We'll see what Fangio dials up here on 1st and 10. Fangio brings his team out in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, he's going to roll to his left and fire it deep in triple coverage, and it's picked off. It's not even close. Oh my goodness, that was probably the worst decision I've seen all night, actually. And that is saying something. It was intercepted by Justin Simmons, and the Shurmur Broncos will have the ball at midfield with a 6-0 lead. So 1st and 10 at midfield, and the Shurmur Broncos are in business. I wonder what they're going to do here on first down. And Bridgewater under center. He's going to hand it off, shocker, and he's going to gain 2 yards maybe on the play. Pat Shurmur has still ran it on every first down attempt that he has had. It sets up 2nd and 8 from the 48-yard line. I wonder what's coming here on this second down play by the brilliant Pat Shurmur. It looks like Vic Fangio is anticipating yet again another run. Bridgewater's going to take the snap, and it's a delayed draw, and he's going to gain a yard, and that's it. Another handoff, and the crowd can't believe it. Well, they can. I don't know if Shurmur realizes, but if half of the crowd and people sitting at home on their couches can predict your play calls, I'm sure the defensive coordinator can too. But what do I know? He's the one that scores teams of points a game. It's going to set up another 3rd and long. This one will be a 3rd and 7 from the 47-yard line. So here they come on 3rd and 7. Bridgewater's going to be out in the shotgun with running back Javonte Williams beside him. Bridgewater's going to take the snap. He's dropping back. He's got a man wide open. Oh, he's going to fire it out to the right. It's intercepted. There it goes. Patrick Surtain. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Fangio Broncos. A pick 6. Pat Shurmur had a man wide open in the middle of the field if he just presses A, but instead throws it in the flat, and Patrick Surtain is right there to pick it off, and he goes all the way for the touchdown. The Fangio Broncos have now tied the game at 6-6, pending the PAT. Now, this definitely is not a gimme for Vic Fangio. But wow, Pat Shurmur has a chance to put the game away, and his brilliant play calling, he was exposed yet again for being as predictable as he is. 1st and 2nd down went nowhere on the ground, and 3rd down, a pass, maybe a yard, and it was a pick 6. Nothing was there, and the extra point is up, and it is good. Fangio makes the PAT with McManus, and the Fangio Broncos now take the lead 7-6 with 1:58 to go in the fourth quarter. So this is the 2-minute warning. The Fangio Broncos have taken the lead late in the ballgame, and of course, it is their defense that gets it done. Vic Fangio calling plays on offense has been, well, pretty abysmal, as you might expect. And same with Pat Shurmur calling plays on offense. This has just been a battle of who is worse here tonight. And this crowd, they absolutely love any time one of these guys makes a mistake. So do not get it wrong. They are not cheering for anybody here tonight. They are rooting against both putrid coaches. So here is the kickoff after the 2-minute warning. And it's out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty, and Pat Shurmur will have the ball at his own 40-yard line. Down by 1 with 1:58 to go in the game. Well, good starting field position again for these coaches, but these coaches have done nothing but squander their field position all night. So we will see what Pat Shurmur can do in this situation. Here they come out onto the field. It's 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. I wonder what Shurmur's going to call. And he's going to hand the ball off to Melvin Gordon, who's going to break free. He's still going down the sideline, and he's finally wrapped up and taken down after a gain of 20 yards on the play. He squirted free. You can thank the horrible Madden animation glitches for that play. Vic Fangio knew a run was coming, but Melvin Gordon was able to squirt free and pick up 20 on the play down to the opposite 40-yard line. A gain of 20, that'll set up 1st and 10, and the Shurmur Broncos in business now in field goal range. Wondering if Vic Fangio is going to decide to start using his timeouts, but I seriously doubt it. Bridgewater's going to hand it off again, and Williams is met in the backfield. This time, it's a loss of 1 on the play. And Vic Fangio will not use any timeouts. Not really surprised. 2nd and 11 now from the 41. It would be a 58-yard field goal from right here. And Shurmur's not going to waste any more time. He's going to snap it and hand the ball off, and he's only going to pick up a yard. So Pat Shurmur still had plenty of time to waste off of the game clock because Fangio was not using any timeouts. Instead, he snaps the ball with about 17 seconds left, and he only gains a yard. That'll set up 3rd and 10 now from the 40. Well, this is the only down of the entire ball game that Pat Shurmur has thrown a pass. It's 3rd down, 3rd and 10. They are on the cusp of field goal range. We'll see what they do. Shurmur brings out Bridgewater under center with Williams in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. It looks like it's a screen, and it's going to be incomplete. That stops the clock. He tried the screen pass. It probably would have been good if it was completed, but it's incomplete. The clock will stop, and that will bring out Brandon McManus for another field goal for the Shurmur Broncos. This will be the 4th field goal attempt of the night. Shurmur, he was done one thing and one thing good in this entire ball game, and that is make field goals. We will see if he can do it right here to give the Shurmur Broncos the lead. Here comes the field goal team. Brandon McManus for Pat Shurmur has been his MVP. That is sad. Here's the snap. The kick is up. Looks like it will be good, and it is good. 57 yards. The Shurmur Broncos retake the lead 9-7 with 43 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's almost time for these fans to celebrate, and in less than a minute, we will know which one of these coaches will be fired. And as of the last couple minutes, it's gone back and forth between Shurmur and Fangio. Right now, as the game stands, the Shurmur Broncos have a 2-point lead in a 9-7 Madden game. This is honestly pathetic. We have 16 combined points here in a Madden game with 5-minute quarters, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. 5 minutes in Madden is like an entire Sunday football game, which I guess makes sense because the Denver Broncos are in the bottom of the scoring category, thanks to these coaches right here. So here's the kickoff, and it will be a touchback. So Vic Fangio will have a chance to come out and win the game and possibly his job as his Madden team now trails 9-7. He just needs a field goal to give his team the win. Here the teams come on 1st and 10. Bridgewater is alone in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. He's looking. He's going to fire it deep to his left. He's got a man wide open. He pressed the right button. Caught! He got it! To the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30. Tackled at the 33-yard line. A gain of 42 yards on 1st and 10. Fangio hit the right button finally for the first time tonight, and his team is already in field goal range at the 33-yard line. Wow. And time is still ticking. Fangio needs to use a timeout. He's not using one. There's 13 seconds. Fangio's still looking for a play. Fangio's bringing out the field goal unit. It's going to be too late. He needs to use a timeout. He's button smashing A, trying to get his team to hurry. He's not going to get it. It's over. It's over. Time expires. Fangio lets the clock expire. The game ends. It's over. He was in field goal range. He just needed to call the timeout. He didn't get the play off. He tried to hurry the field goal unit onto the field. He was button smashing A, trying to get them to hurry, but to little to no avail. The game will end 9-7. It is the Shurmur Broncos who will win the game. Wow, the crowd loves it. This is the most Fangio thing that they have ever seen. This is the perfect way to end the game. Oh my goodness. So Vic Fangio will be the first coach to be fired by the Denver Broncos. Wow, what a time to celebrate. And Shurmur once again is thinking that they are cheering for him. Oh my goodness, boo him! Start booing him! Oh, I hate that guy. Vic Fangio on his way out is getting showered in popcorn and beer. So Vic Fangio will be fired, and we are being told that the announcement will be put on the Jumbotron. And there it is! There he goes! He is now fired. Oh, Pat Shurmur's gone too! They did it 2 seconds apart! Both coaches are officially fired! Wow, unbelievable! This place is going crazy! It feels like a Super Bowl in here! Both coaches have been fired seconds apart! Wow! What a game! This is unbelievable. This has probably been the worst game I have ever seen in my life, but yet at the same time, the greatest, most important game to a lot of people out there tonight. Wow, celebrate loud and proud, Bronco fans. You are free! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! The final score in this game here tonight, not that it matters. The Shurmur Broncos 9, the Fangio Broncos 7. The ball game ends with Fangio letting time expire. And these coaches have already been escorted out of the building by security. An added bonus has been put on the Jumbotron. They are finalizing a restraining order against Pat Shurmur for the entire state of Colorado. It states that he will be pinned down and arrested with maximum force immediately upon arrival if he steps a foot inside the Colorado border. Just the cherry on top for the Denver Bronco fans. No more 6-yard passes on 3rd and 7. The pain is now over. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an emotional ride, and I thank all you Bronco fans for sticking through it. Tonight is a time to celebrate. We, once again, have hope. Once again, the final score, the Shurmur Broncos 9, the Vic Fangio Broncos 7.
Sports House Podcast.